Folks, welcome to WKNI TV 25. We're here at the studio on the square with Chief Wilbur Williams from the Andalusia Police Department. Chief, some are calling it an eventful weekend. Some people have made some mistakes in their lives and have caused some grief for others. But tell us what happened this weekend.
Well, Eddie, like several other governmental agencies and public agencies around the county, we utilized the trustee labor force from the county jail. That the Sheriff's Department and the jail select those that are in jail doing time or possibly serving out fines or whatever. And if they reach, if they come under a certain definition, nonviolent, long-term commitment, then they allow them to come out and work in different jobs that help the public. The ones we have at the police department are there to wash police cars. They are there to do janitorial work around the police department, empty the garbage, mop the bathrooms and such. And it saves the city money because we don't have to contract with a janitorial service to do that. We have used them just in the last couple of weeks. It saved us a significant amount of money when we upgraded the electrical service at the police department, but they were there to do some of the labor stuff. So it's a service that's very valuable to us, and occasionally every agency that I know of, the county barn, the leisure services, Florala, all the agencies that utilize trustee service at some point in time has one that will walk off, and of course it's classified as a felony, a Class C felony in Alabama, when a trustee walks off the job and leaves custody. It is an escape, and anyone that helps or facilitates that can be charged, as is the case here. We now have a 23-year-old young lady that assisted and facilitated this escape, and now she's facing misdemeanor charges as a result of her actions.
Chief, let's make everybody perfectly aware of what kind of caliber of person we're talking about here with Mr. Zachary Chambers. He's a 22-year-old black male that was charged and convicted of some marijuana charges.
Marijuana charge out of circuit court, and he was sentenced to a period of time, and I'm not sure exactly what that sentence is. It's not years, it may have been a year, but he was to do that time in the county jail, and of course the Sheriff's Department and the county jail put him on trustee status, and he's been with us 1 week. You know, we knew he was there, we had seen him, and it's just a situation where it's so sad because he was having an opportunity to get out, not to be locked down all day, every day, to come out and to provide a community service, something that was saving the taxpayers money. And now he's forfeited that. He has compromised that favor, if you would, and now the consequences of his actions are going to be a felony charge, and will certainly make his situation much more complex than it was before.
He won't be seeing Judge Mike Jones this time.
No, sir, this will not be Judge Jones. This will be in circuit court, and he will be held accountable, as will the young lady that helped facilitate, either permitting or facilitating the escape, and that's what she did, so she's been charged with that offense.
He's had no violent background that we're aware of.
We're not aware of anything. All of my people know Zach. He's been around. He's been in and out of trouble. He's one of those that has had fairly significant run-ins with the law on minor stuff. There's never been anything violent, and of course that's one of the things that the county jail looks at before they allow people to go out on trustee status, is what their past record is, and certainly the current charges that they're in jail on.
Chief, Saturday night I was out at the police station watching and seeing what was going on, and I had the opportunity to go along with the escort with the K9 from the Sheriff's Department to walk along 8th Avenue all the way across the bypass over to the middle school. And the Sheriff's Department, the Drug Task Force, and other agencies have been very helpful in this situation.
Absolutely, absolutely. That was without a doubt. They all joined in, and it all goes just like before when the murderers escaped from the county jail. The city jumped right in there and did everything we could, and now we have this guy, the trustee that's walked off. You know, they've jumped in here and tried to help us. We have developed some leads, Eddie, that leads us to believe he may have gone out of state, We've already notified the agency and the community where we believe he may try to get to. We've provided them with pictures, all the demographic information. There's an adjoining county where we believe he may have tried to get to. We've done the same thing with them. The sheriff was on the phone with us this morning providing some information that he had developed. So yeah, it's a coordinated effort between all the agencies. Everybody was out. We were right behind him, a step behind him for a couple of hours Saturday night, but we just never could quite catch up to him. And if he's listening, I would encourage Zach. Zach, the problems are already there. Measure your problems. Come on back, turn yourself in, and let's deal with this the best way we can.
Well, unfortunately, the others that may be encountering him in other counties or states don't know Zach as we know him as a nonviolent person. He will be treated as a escapee, and it may not be a good turnout.
Well, and you know, it is a felony. We've made that known to him. He's listed on NCIC as a felony suspect. And, you know, we just want Zach to come on. We know that there are some people here in this community that know where Zach is. We don't want them to facilitate or to assist Zach, because then they have consequences for their action. Bring him to my office. Let's get this thing settled. Zach, come on, turn yourself in, and let's deal with it.
Chief, the Sheriff's Department has been very helpful with you. Who is the lead agency in the investigation? Or is there one?
Well, there's really not one, because in theory, he was in our custody, but he actually belongs to the Sheriff's Department and to the county jail. So it could be either or. But, you know, like I said, this time it's one of those things where everybody's jumping in together, trying to do the right thing, trying to locate this young man and get him back in custody and get this issue resolved.
I want to address this, Chief, only because the last time something like this happened, there was a lot of speculation and rumors out there that are being kicked up again. Chief, there is no animosity between your officers or any of the other officers with the Sheriff's Department or anything with this particular incident, is there?
Not that I know of. I certainly am not.
The sheriff's not mad at you. You're not mad at the sheriff. Nobody's upset with anybody. We just want to get this guy back.
I'm certainly not mad with the sheriff. I hope he's not mad with me. It has caused problems because for whatever reason now, our other trustees have been taken back, and we don't have that. I've got a building that's got some dirt in it this morning. I've got food that I've bought because I have to feed them every day. And, you know, I would like to know what the future is, and some communication telling me that we're going to keep them back for a week or a month or never. So, I mean, some communications would be good, but everybody's just out there trying to locate the escapee, and that's the most important issue, and get him back into custody.
Well, Chief, we appreciate you coming on. We appreciate you setting the record right. But, you know, the best thing to do is communicate and work together to get this situation
And we just
resolved.
ask the members of the public, please, if you know where Zach Chambers is, call me, 222-1155, press the button for the chief's office. You'll get me or my voicemail. Let me know where Zach is. Zach, come on, turn yourself in. Let's get this thing resolved and do the best we can for the circumstances that now exist.
Well, that would be the wise thing to do, Zach, and family members and friends out there that are watching this. Please understand, right now, we've got people here that are looking for him. Bring them back. It's already done, but it doesn't have to get any more complicated than what it is now. And my fear is that somebody that don't know Zach Chambers will try to apprehend him, make the mistake of that he is not a violent person.
Well, and nobody knows that. And,
Right.
you know, it's not any other agency's fault. They dealing with an escapee. That's all
Right.
they know. And, you know, we just need to get it solved and get it resolved. The charges are not going to go away.
Right.
You know, he will be wanted for the rest of his life, and they're not going to go away.
Well, Chief, once again, thanks a lot for coming on
Thank you.
WKNI. Viewers, we appreciate the Chief coming on here. We did talk with the Sheriff on Saturday night, and he said that they are working leads, as Chief said, and they're very happy with the cooperation of the Police Department and other agencies as well. So with that being said, Zach, come home, man. You don't need to be out there getting yourself in more and more trouble. You know, and anybody out there that helps them, you're going to be up against the wall too. So with that being said, God bless y'all. Thank you. We're going to be back with more news right after this.